Blessings to you, love and light. My name is Robert, aka Reverend Raven Nightclaw, HP, High Priest. I want to talk to you a little bit about manifestation and abundance. There's been so many times that I've so you might be I'll say you specifically might be struggling to figure it out. What's the secret to abundance and manifestation, or manifesting exactly what you want? There is a ton of gurus apparently on YouTube that that say they know the secret. They give you little tips and hints, as to manifesting, creating abundance in your life, gaining more wealth, all these things. And I'll tell you, a lot of the times it is so darn frustrating to get all this information, practice it, and get no results. So I'll give an example. I'll take my camera off there. You see on top of the the shelving unit there. I actually have I have what they call a crystal grid for abundance, okay, or for wealth, prosperity. And currently we just passed a full moon, so apparently things need to be let go, and new things need to come in. So it could be very well the best time to do it. However, at this point, I've been noticing a few little tips and hints that I like to share with you today. Manifestation and abundance is based solely on the way you think, which can be challenging at times. Your actions, reactions, how you do help other people, as well as how you give back for what you get. A lot of people will, some individuals, not a lot, I apologize, I retract from what I just said just a moment ago. But there are some people out there that will say that you don't have to manifest, you don't have to give back in order to create manifestation. That you don't necessarily have to build, give back in order to gain abundance. I necessarily do not believe in this. That's based on what your own personal perspectives are and what you soulfully believe to be true, to be your truth, not somebody else's, your truth. See, it's also abundance and manifesting, or just manifestation in general, is within divine time. And divine time is limitless. So the universe is going to choose when to do it. It's not necessarily going to do it when you want to. So if you get frustrated, if you get aggravated, if you get worried, honestly, it's just going to cause you more chaos. That's one of the major secrets. If you have any doubt, any disbelief that any of your manifesting or any of your techniques are going to work, they're not going to work. Just like in witchcraft and Wicca and magic and anything, metaphysical, if you don't believe it, it's not going to work. So, with that being said, you need to believe it. You need to wholeheartedly believe it. I get something that happens to me when I'm trying to, when I'm going ahead and I'm manifesting and I'm going through the process of doing this, and it's that feeling. For me, it's almost like a weird kind of tingly feeling in my body. Like I concentrate so much, all of a sudden it's almost like I get into like a meditative state. Like the very, very beginning of opening your third eye, or harnessing your essence, your inner essence, your chi, your divine power within yourself. You feel it. And if you feel it and you keep sending it out, you are going to manifest. You are. Um, yes, you can do the EFT tapping. Absolutely, I'm actually going to do another video on that. You can do affirmations. You can do incantations. You can do positive influence. You know, influential wording. Change your practices. But ultimately, there are 5, not 10, 5. Okay, 5 specific secrets to manifesting an abundance. And I'm going to share them with you. I'd love to share them with you. I'd probably charge for it, but I'm not going to. Why? Because I feel that it's morally my obligation to give you something that anybody can do. You see, you might look at my face and see how serious I am. Well, the fact is that it's a very, very serious process. To a certain extent. First thing is, listen to your instincts. If your instincts are telling you to do something, do it. Within reason, of course. Don't go off and put yourself in front of a train or jump off a bridge into the river or something. I'm talking about if somebody needs help and you feel pulled to do it. And if your brain tells you to go kill somebody, well, you know what? You might need help. I mean, you just seek some psychiatric help. Because truthfully, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about living a life with allowing your intuition, your intuitive nature, your third eye, your subconsciousness, pretty much, or your super consciousness, to allow you to do the things that you would naturally do, even if you were a child. If you were a child, you would help somebody just because you're a good person. Not because of the fact that, you think you're going to get something out of somebody, or you may get good karma, okay, or anything like that, but ultimately just because you're doing something good for somebody. I mean, that makes you feel fantastic. Doesn't it? I know it would. I know it sure would for me. And again, with that intuition, if you feel pulled to doing it, and you feel pulled to, it'll start clicking. It'll start just happening naturally. You feel like you need to do something for somebody, boom, 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 boom. You just go ahead and do it. Very simple. We've made things so complicated in this world. Humanity has made so many things complicated at this point. Okay, second one. Second one is what you do every day. What you do every day matters. Well, that should be a hashtag. Hashtag, what you do every day matters. Okay? I'm going to make that hashtag. All right, right when before I publish this. I'm going to put that on Twitter. All right? The thing is that what you do every day does matter. I mean, a lot of the times in martial arts, it teaches you to be humble, to be kind, to be considerate. But why do we have to be taught? Why do we have to be taught? Our parents are always trying to teach us to do the right thing, to choose the right thing, to decide the right ways of doing things for ourselves, ultimately. And they try to give us their experiences in order for us not to make the same mistakes. Am I right? Okay. Well, with that being said, why can't we just do it? It's in our natural DNA. It's built into us. It is something that we can do. All we have to do is open ourselves up to it. All right? There comes a time in life where we need to stop doubting and disbelieving that miracles can even happen. Or we can even be good people. Human beings can be tremendous and amazing people. You can be a tremendous and amazing person. Not saying that you're not. I know that's a double negative, but I am not saying that you are a terrible person. I am not saying that you're a horrible person, but we have our faults. Being human causes us to have instincts and willpower, free will, okay? Free will to choose. But sometimes we think too much. Sometimes we think about what we choose way too much. If it's something, think about this. If it's good for you, not first, secondly. First is if it's good for someone else, if it helps somebody else. The third question that you should ask yourself is, am I finding happiness in what I'm doing at that moment? What I'm going to choose, is that going to be something that I really want to do? Guaranteed your minds might be, give yourself the brakes there. All right? Now, the very last one, is it going to help someone evolve? And is it going to bring you to the next stage of your personal and spiritual evolution? Ask those questions. All right? I think I'm on 3. Third thing is action. If you look at it scientifically, we're built up of atoms, molecules, DNA, water, which is the biggest conduit of electricity, which apparently our brains are like a highway of electromagnetic pulses. So either way, there's movement everywhere. As I'm moving here, as I'm talking, as I'm looking, as I'm thinking what I'm saying before I speak. There's always movement. But we also need movement in our bodies. Meaning exercise, yoga, just a brisk walk, somewhere, go to the park, walk in nature, hug a tree, do things that are natural for you. Serious. We just take life for granted so much. I mean, grab one of my coloring books. Start coloring. Get into your mindset. Allow your brain to become creative and imaginative and do the things that ultimately make you happy. I will tell you that if you begin to start doing what you love, not only will you not work a day in your life, you will begin to create happiness in your life and feeling fulfilled and just feeling amazing. You really will. I love to draw. I love to dance. Haven't done that in a while, but I like yoga. I like to work out. I like to help people. Doing videos. All kinds of different cool stuff. And I'm doing it because I love to do it. Do what you love. You love to paint? Do it. You love to sing? Do it. Unless you can't sing. But but truly and honestly, you gotta find balance in your life. I know a lot of us, we do the hustle and bustle during the day, and then when we get home, we are exhausted. No matter whether you telecommute, and telecommuting sometimes even more so, but especially when you go to a place and you work, during that time frame, you tend to, when you get home, I mean, most of the time, I'd say 85% of people on this planet don't even like where they work. That's a very, very select, don't mind my wife, she's out there, she's taking a shower. But ultimately, when you begin to express love, now this is the fourth out of 5. The fourth is the love. It's part of it. The third and fourth are kind of in combination. You know, you got to express love. You need to express that you care. We do. As human beings, that's just part of our nature. We care about everything. We care about what people think about us. We care about what people say about us. We care about how we think about ourselves. We care about how we look. We care about how we act. We care about, you know, the sun, the moon, the stars. I mean, which way the river flows. I mean, I know that, you know, some of this may seem ridiculous to you, but no, it's absolutely true. A lot of people care, most people, almost all of us care about everything in one way or another. But we need to express love for it. We need to express love for it. We need to love ourselves, love those around us, love the very nature that's been given to us. Be grateful. We're getting to 5. Be grateful for everything you have right now. I know a lot of individuals don't have much. They're looking for the secret, okay, to make a ton of money, can make themselves rich, get rich quick schemes, or whatever the case may be. Try MLM and all these, you know, work at home jobs and direct marketing jobs. You know, I'm not going to say the names because I don't want, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for it. But honestly and wholesomely, you need to start with you first. This is true. You ultimately need to start with you first. Your practices, change your rhythm, change your vibrational frequencies. Because honestly, if you don't change your vibrations, nothing changes. You stay stagnant. We weren't created to be stagnant. We were created to pretty much constantly move to a reasonable amount. Okay? Sometimes it's soreness and pain or broken bones or, you know, a lot of other stuff. But again, it's all about movement. Begin to move. Move people. Help people move. Help move their imagination. Help move their emotions. Help move their psyche. Help them evolve as people. That's what we've been destined to do. You want to manifest? I know you're shaking your head. And inside, deep down, yes, I want to manifest. I want abundance. Say it to yourself. I have abundance. Forget the want. The want just causes you more chaos. And causes you more want. I have. Say, I have this. Believe it. Experience it. Visualize it. In your mind's eye. Start seeing stuff on me, okay? But again, manifestation has to do with a lot of different factors. I can break them all down for you in stories just like some of the other books. And the fact is that I'm not going to do it. Begin from within. If you're having a hard time, contact me. I will put all my information, all my contact info. I do walkthroughs, I do workshops. I help people with business. I help people with personal and spiritual evolution. I do tarot. I do a whole bunch of other things. I am a jack of all, master of some, and I'm here to help. When you're ready for me to help you, do not hesitate to contact me. I really love helping people, and it's really not all about money. It's ultimately about touching lives, healing hearts, and showing people how to go through the chaos of this world with love in their hearts and be able to embrace and manifest abundance. So check out the links below. If you got questions for me, you want a free consult, see how I can help, feel free, contact me. I would love to be able to help you. As long as you're serious and as long as you're ready. So I look very much forward to hearing from you. I really, really want to do my very bst in doing just that. And if you let me to, well, let me to. If you give me permission to, I will help change your life and show you how to do exactly what you wish and get what you need. Have a great day. See ya.